Welcome to Infinite Mind Potential, where we explore the depths of human capability and the strategies to unlock your hidden power. Meet Gohan, a young man with immense talent, yet he finds himself trapped in a suffocating cycle of endless procrastination today. He knows he should be working on his dreams, but the comfort of cheap dopamine keeps him glued to the screen. Time is slipping away like sand through his fingers, creating a heavy burden of guilt that makes starting feel absolutely impossible. This is the trap of resistance, a mental prison where potential is buried under layers of fear, distraction, and self-doubt. But deep within the chaos, a solution appears, an ancient path known as the Lotus Method, specifically designed for transformation. To change his life, Gohan must embark on a 5-step journey, moving from the mud of stagnation to the bloom of success. The first step is awareness of resistance, understanding that your brain is biologically wired to seek safety and avoid discomfort. Your mind views hard work as a threat, creating a wall of resistance to protect you from the pain of effort. Most people try to smash through this wall with willpower, but that only leads to burnout and eventually giving up. The secret is not to fight the resistance, but to acknowledge its presence without judgment or harsh criticism of yourself. By simply observing the feeling of not wanting to work, you separate your true self from the temporary emotional reaction. When you stop fighting the feeling and start watching it, the resistance loses its power over your actions and decisions. Awareness creates a gap between the urge to procrastinate and your response, giving you the freedom to choose a different path. With the barrier of resistance understood, Gohan is now ready to learn how to move with the current of life. We now enter the realm of Wu Wei, the ancient philosophy of non-forcing and aligning yourself with the natural flow. Imagine trying to swim upstream against a powerful river. It is exhausting, futile, and you eventually drown in your own struggle. This is how we often approach our work, forcing ourselves to perform when our mind and body are screaming no. Wu Wei teaches us to stop fighting the task and instead find the path of least resistance to enter the flow. Instead of viewing the task as a monster to be conquered, see it as a river to be navigated calmly. When you relax into the action, the friction disappears, and you find yourself working with a surprising amount of ease. Action without force does not mean laziness. It means acting with the efficiency of water, which cuts through rock over time. By accepting the difficulty as part of the process, the struggle evaporates, leaving only the pure act of doing. But to maintain this flow, one must cultivate a mind that is clear and unshakable, like a mirror-calm lake. We arrive at Zazen, the practice of seated meditation, where true clarity and strength are born from the act of stopping. In our modern world, we are addicted to constant motion, but constant motion without direction leads only to exhaustion and confusion. Your agitated mind is like this glass of muddy water, constantly stirred by notifications, worries, and the noise of the world. Zazen is the act of letting the glass sit, allowing the mud of your thoughts to settle to the bottom. When the mind becomes still, the true nature of your challenges becomes visible, and solutions arise from the silence naturally. Just as a lake must be perfectly still to reflect the moon, your mind needs silence to reflect your true purpose. From this place of stillness, Gohan no longer sees a mountain of work, but a series of simple, manageable steps. Stillness is not the absence of action, but the preparation for right action, ensuring every move is deliberate and effective. With a clear mind and a calm spirit, Gohan is ready to translate his insights into powerful, intentional action. Inspired by the Shaolin monks, we learn that true power comes from combining spiritual stillness with rigorous physical discipline. Multitasking is the enemy of mastery. The Shaolin way is to do one thing at a time with total focus. When walking, just walk. When writing, just write. Pour your entire being into the single task right in front of you. Treat your daily work with the same reverence a monk treats their training, finding the sacred in the ordinary tasks. This intentional action builds momentum, turning the heavy flywheel of productivity until it spins with its own unstoppable force. Distractions may knock on the door, but the disciplined mind, forged in stillness, remains locked on the objective. There is a profound joy in doing work well, a satisfaction that scrolling through social media can never provide you. Intentional action transforms the abstract potential of your mind into concrete reality that can impact the world around you. However, great results do not happen overnight, which brings us to the final and most difficult lesson of the lotus. We conclude with the art of patience, understanding that, like the lotus, true growth requires time and trust in the process. You may be working hard and seeing no immediate results, feeling like you are buried in the mud of obscurity. This is the testing period, where most people quit because they cannot see the progress happening beneath the surface. But just because you cannot see the bloom doesn't mean you aren't growing. Your roots are getting stronger every day. Patience is not passive waiting. It is active persistence, showing up every single day regardless of the immediate outcome. Trust that if you maintain your awareness, flow, stillness, and action, the results are inevitable as the sunrise. Suddenly, the breakthrough happens, and you realize that the time spent in the mud was necessary for this beauty. Gohan has transformed not just his work habits, but his entire character, proving that patience is the ultimate power. The journey from procrastination to potential is not a straight line, but a cycle of constant learning and refining. He is no longer a prisoner of his own mind, but the master of his destiny, ready for anything. You too have this potential within you, waiting to be unlocked by the simple yet profound steps of the lotus. Remember the path: awareness, flow, stillness, action, and patience. These are the keys to unlocking your infinite mind. Your potential is not limited by what you have done in the past, but defined by what you choose now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the first step today. Observe your resistance and begin your own transformation. We hope Gohan's story has inspired you to look within and find the strength to overcome your own obstacles. If you found value in this video, please like and subscribe to support our mission of empowering minds worldwide. Thank you for watching Infinite Mind Potential. May your mind be clear, your actions purposeful, and your life extraordinary. Every mountaintop is within reach if you just keep climbing, one step at a time, without giving up. Let your efforts flow like the river, consistent and powerful, until they reach the ocean of your greatest dreams. In the darkness of doubt, be the light that guides yourself forward, burning bright with purpose and determination. Protect your focus like a flame in the wind. Nurture it, and it will light up your entire world. Change is beautiful when you embrace it. Let go of the old habits, like trees shedding leaves for winter. The view from the summit of self-mastery is worth every drop of sweat and every moment of struggle. Time is a renewable resource if you change your perspective. Every moment is a fresh chance to begin again. Keep learning, keep growing, for the mind that stops learning is a mind that begins to slowly die. Let your intuition be your compass, guiding you through the storms of life toward your true north. Every day the sun rises, is a reminder that you have another opportunity to create the life you deserve. Build bridges over your fears, and you will find that the other side holds everything you have ever wanted. Plant the seeds of discipline today, and you will harvest a forest of success in the years to come. Rise above the noise of the crowd like an eagle, seeing the bigger picture and your place within it. Find beauty in the small details, for a life of mindfulness is built on appreciating the present moment. Be a lighthouse for others. As you master your own mind, you light the way for those around you. This is Infinite Mind Potential signing off. Stay curious, stay disciplined, and we will see you in the next video.